Hi everyone, it's Ariana and welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving headfirst into the glorious, sometimes chaotic world of thick hair. I am so excited to bring you the ultimate no-nonsense 2025 guide to styling your luscious thick mane. Whether you're a guy or a girl, if you've been blessed with a full head of hair, you know it's a double-edged sword. One day, you're serving major hair goals with volume for days, and the next, you're fighting a losing battle against a frizzy, untamable beast that just refuses to cooperate. It's a lot. I get it. But don't you worry, because today we're going to change all of that. I've been doing my homework, and I've gathered all the best-kept secrets, the expert tips, and the game-changing hacks that are going to make you fall in love with your thick hair all over again. We're talking about everything from the perfect haircuts that will make your life a million times easier to the products that actually work and the styling techniques that will save you so much time and frustration. Seriously, this is going to be your new thick hair Bible. So, grab a snack, get comfortable, and prepare to have your mind blown. We're going to tackle frizz, cut down on that insane drying time, and find styles that are not only stunning but also super easy to achieve. I'm promising you easy, actionable advice that will transform your hair routine from a daily struggle into a moment of pure self-care and creativity. Let's get into it. Okay, let's have some real talk. Why is managing thick hair sometimes the absolute worst? First up, the weight of it all. Your hair is literally weighing you down, which can lead to headaches and even make it hard for styles to hold. It's like wearing a heavy hat all day long that you can't take off. Then there's the frizz. Oh, the frizz. Thick hair has more cuticles, and when they're raised, it creates this halo of fluff that can ruin any sleek look you were going for. It feels like your hair has its own chaotic weather system, right? And don't even get me started on the drying time. It's a full-on arm workout and a commitment of like half your day just to get it from soaking wet to completely dry. It's a whole saga. You think you've used enough shampoo, but have you really reached your scalp? And conditioner? You're going through a bottle a week, trying to saturate every last strand. Product overload is another huge issue. You're layering on creams, serums, and mousses, hoping something will tame the beast, but sometimes it just ends up feeling greasy and weighed down. And let's not forget the sheer volume. While volume is often a goal with thick hair, it can quickly go from gorgeous and full to uncontrollable poof ball if you're not careful. It's a delicate balance. But understanding these challenges is the first step to conquering them. Honestly, a good haircut is the foundation for everything else, and for thick hair, it's non-negotiable. It's the difference between fighting your hair every day and waking up with something that already looks amazing. Let's talk options. Layered styles are your absolute best friend. They remove weight, add movement, and prevent that dreaded triangle or pyramid shape. Ask your stylist for internal or invisible layers to thin things out without looking choppy. Lobs or long bobs are also incredible. They're long enough to tie back but short enough to feel light and chic. They give you style without the heaviness of super long hair. If you're feeling a bit more adventurous, a textured, unruly cut can look so effortlessly cool with thick hair. Think shags or modern mullets. They embrace the volume and texture. For my brave souls, a pixie cut can be revolutionary. It removes all the weight and styling time. And with thick hair, you get this amazing, built-in volume that looks so high fashion. And if you love your length, long, face-framing layers are the way to go. They add shape and softness around your face while keeping the beautiful length. The most important tip? Talk to your stylist. Be brutally honest. Say, my hair is super thick, it gets frizzy. What do you think will work for me? A good stylist will be your partner in crime. Alright, let's declare war on frizz, because nobody has time for that. A frizz-free style starts in the shower, people. It's all about moisture, moisture, moisture. You need to be using a hydrating or moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. These formulas are designed to smooth the hair cuticle, which is the key to fighting frizz. Think of it like laying the groundwork for a flawless finish. Once you're out of the shower, do not, I repeat, Do not aggressively rub your hair with a regular towel. That's just asking for frizz. Gently squeeze the water out with a microfiber towel or an old t-shirt. Then before any heat touches your hair, you absolutely must apply a heat protectant. This is your holy grail product. Now for the styling. If you're going for a sleek look, the blow dry is crucial. Grab a round brush, preferably one with boar bristles, as they help distribute your scalp's natural oils and smooth the hair. Work in small, manageable sections. I know it's tempting to just blast your whole head with heat, but that's a recipe for disaster. Dry each section completely before moving on. Once your hair is dry, it's time for the flat iron. Again, work in thin sections. 1 or 2 slow passes over each section is way better than 5 quick passes. Finally, to lock it all in and add that gorgeous shine, finish with a lightweight anti-frizz serum or oil. Just a tiny drop, warmed up in your palms and smoothed over the mid-lengths and ends. Chef's kiss! So, giving your hair a break from heat is honestly one of the best things you can do for it, especially when it's thick and prone to damage. But hey, that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice style. There are so many gorgeous heat-free options out there. My go-to is definitely a loose braid. A simple 3-strand braid, a fishtail, or even a Dutch braid worn to the side looks so chic and keeps your hair contained and tangle-free throughout the day. Plus, when you take it out, you're left with these beautiful, natural-looking waves. It's kind of a 2-for-1 deal. Another classic is a high bun or a high ponytail. With thick hair, you have the volume to create a really full, dramatic bun or a perky pony that doesn't look sad and limp. If you want to create waves overnight, braiding your damp hair before bed is honestly the oldest trick in the book for a reason. Try 2 French braids for more defined waves, or a single loose braid for a beachier vibe. In the morning, just undo the braids, gently tousle with your fingers, and you're good to go. Another super easy, everyday style is the half-up, half-down look. It's perfect because it gets the weight of the hair off your face, but you still get to show off your length and volume. You can secure it with a cute clip, a scrunchie, or even tie it into a little top knot. It's effortless, stylish, and honestly takes 2 minutes. Having thick hair means you've got an amazing canvas for so many different styles depending on the occasion. Let's break it down. For your daily, casual, running errands vibe, you really can't go wrong with a messy bun. And with thick hair, your messy bun will actually look intentionally full and fabulous, not like you just gave up. Beach waves, whether you create them with a wand or heat-free methods, are another everyday staple that just looks effortlessly cool. And of course, there's the classic ponytail. You can elevate it by wrapping a strand of hair around the elastic for a more polished look. These are your reliable go-to styles that never fail. Now, for a professional setting, like the office or an important meeting, you might want something a bit more sleek and put together. A low, chic bun at the nape of your neck is timeless and elegant. A French twist is another sophisticated option that honestly just screams I have my life together, even if you totally don't. And you can never, ever go wrong with a perfect blowout. A smooth, bouncy blowout looks professional and powerful. For those special events, a wedding, a party, a glam night out, it's time to bring out the big guns. Think big, bouncy Hollywood curls, an intricate braided updo that shows off your hair's density, or a stunning crown braid that looks ethereal and romantic. Your thick hair can hold these elaborate styles like a dream. Walking down the hair care aisle can be so overwhelming, but having the right products is honestly a total game changer. Let's build your perfect toolkit. First, the foundation, a high-quality hydrating shampoo and conditioner. Look for ingredients like shea butter, argan oil, or glycerin. These are going to inject moisture and help smooth that cuticle from the very beginning. Next, a leave-in conditioner is a non-negotiable for thick hair. It gives you an extra layer of moisture and protection, helps with detangling, and acts as a primer for all your other styling products. Think of it as skincare for your hair. Once your hair is prepped, it's time for styling. If you want to enhance your natural volume or give your roots a little lift, a volumizing mousse is your guy. Just apply it to your roots when your hair is damp for maximum lift without that crunchy feeling. For taming frizz and adding shine, you need a lightweight hair oil or serum. The key word here is lightweight. You don't want something that's going to make your hair look greasy. A few drops are all you need. And finally, to lock in your finished look, you need a good hairspray. I totally recommend a flexible hold hairspray. It'll keep your style in place without making it feel like a helmet, so you still get that natural movement. Okay men, let's get into it. Because thick hair on a guy can be so incredibly handsome when it's styled right. The key to a great men's haircut for thick hair is almost always creating contrast and managing the bulk. A very popular and effective style is keeping the top longer and the sides shorter. Think fades, undercuts, or tapered sides. This removes a ton of weight from the sides and back, making the hair much easier to manage, while leaving you with plenty of length on top to play with in style. It's a classic for a reason. It just works. When it comes to products, you'll want to avoid anything too greasy or shiny that will weigh your hair down. Hair clay or a matte pomade will be your best friends. They provide strong hold and texture without that wet look, helping you control the volume and create definition. For styling, a side part is a timeless look that works great with thick hair. If you have thick, curly hair, embrace it. Don't fight the curls. Use a curl cream to define them and reduce frizz. For a more classic, polished look, you can try a slicked back style, using that pomade to keep everything in place. The contrast of the slicked back top and the short tapered sides is a killer look. The need for speed blow drying hacks. If you feel like blow drying your thick hair is a part-time job, I am here to help you get your life back. First things first, get as much moisture out as possible before you even plug in the dryer. After gently squeezing with a microfiber towel, let your hair air dry for 10 to 15 minutes if you can. The less water your blow dryer has to evaporate, the faster the process will be. The next tip is my holy grail work in sections. Clip up the top 75% of your hair and start with the bottom layer. Drying your hair all at once is like trying to cook a giant turkey without preheating the oven. It takes forever, and the outside gets fried while the inside is still raw. Investing in a good quality ionic dryer can also make a huge difference. Ionic technology helps break up water molecules faster and seals the cuticle, which means less frizz and a quicker dry time. It's an investment that pays for itself in time saved. Always direct the airflow from the roots down to the ends. This helps the cuticle lie flat, creating a smoother, shinier finish. Once your hair is about 90% dry, hit it with the Cool Shot button. This blast of cold air will lock your style in place and add even more shine. It's that little professional touch that makes a big difference. Styling thick, curly hair is its own art form, and it's all about enhancing what you've got, not fighting against it. The process starts with sopping wet hair. This is key. You want to apply your products while your hair is still very wet to lock in the curl clumps and prevent frizz. Your hero product is going to be a good curl cream. Rake it through your hair with your fingers, making sure every strand is coated. This will help define your curls and provide moisture. After applying your product, it's time to diffuse. A diffuser attachment on your blow dryer is essential for curly hair. It disperses the air so it doesn't blast your curls apart and create frizz. Here are a few more game-changing techniques. Try plopping your hair. After applying product, you lay your hair onto a t-shirt or a microfiber towel and then wrap it up on top of your head for 15 to 20 minutes. This helps the curls set without being weighed down by gravity. Once your hair is dry, try to avoid touching it too much. The one rule of curly hair is to never ever brush it when it's dry. If you need to detangle, use your fingers or a wide-tooth comb in the shower when it's full of conditioner. To finish, you can scrunch in a tiny bit of light oil or serum to break up any cast from your products and add shine and softness. Okay, so while we're all about embracing our thick hair, sometimes you might want a sleeker, less voluminous look. And there are totally ways to achieve that without getting rid of your gorgeous hair. The first step again is at the salon. You can ask your stylist for texturizing layers or even for them to use thinning shears. But use caution here. A little bit of thinning can remove bulk and make hair more manageable, but too much can lead to frizz and flyaways. It's a technique that should only be done by a stylist who really knows what they're doing. Product-wise, you'll want to lean into smoothing products. Look for smoothing creams, balms, or serums that are designed to fight frizz and help the hair lie flat. When you blow dry, use a flat paddle brush instead of a round one, and always point the nozzle down the hair shaft to encourage it to be as sleek as possible. The way you style your hair can also make a big difference. Styles that are flatter at the crown and fuller towards the ends can create the illusion of less overall volume. Think low ponytails, straight and sleek styles, or even half-up styles that compress the hair on top of your head. It's all about creating a more streamlined silhouette. And there you have it, your complete 2025 guide to not just managing, but absolutely loving your thick hair. I know we covered a lot, but I really hope you see now that your thick hair isn't a curse. It's one of your best assets. When you have the right haircut that works with your texture, the right products in your shower, and the right styling methods in your back pocket, you can do literally anything with your hair. It has the strength to hold intricate styles and the natural volume that so many people wish they had. It's all about learning to work with it, not against it. So please, I encourage you to go out and experiment. Try that new haircut, pick up a new product, or attempt a style you thought you could never pull off. Your hair is a beautiful form of self-expression, so have fun with it and embrace its natural texture and beauty. Stop fighting it and start celebrating it. You have the kind of hair that people dream of, so own it, rock it, and be proud of that glorious mane you've been blessed with. You've got this! Thank you so much for watching today. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a huge thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I would love to hear from you, so please drop a comment down below and share your own holy grail thick hair tips or products. Let's build a community of thick-haired goddesses and gods. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!